Government equity sharing for the housing market. How's that for an idea? Did you know that the government's killed the real estate and construction industries in approximately the 8th year of each decade for 40 years? If they're going to insist on tampering with it, and they have, then make them responsible for it. In the late 70s and early 80s, equity sharing was an answer developed out of the Carter era Keynesian economics and overprinting of money. Sound familiar? It helped make financial sense out of impossibly financial numbers, kind of like today. Equity sharing was a matter of bringing in someone who needed the tax write-offs typically and was willing to pay the negative cash flow. In this era, we have properties that are underwater and have devalued to a point where the people are upside down on their loans and don't have value. The government created that problem. Let the government stand in, become an equity sharing partner, all of the equity above the current market value, say, in exchange for redoing the loan at today's market value. And if the government does a great job of getting the economy going and values up in the future, voila, they'll be repaid when you refinance or sell the home. Now, other ideas, an American home layaway, just exactly like it sounds. Do a home on the home layaway plan. A little bit like Aaron's Rents. No credit check necessarily, just the ability to make the payments as proven by actually making the payments and someone following up with you on a regular basis to make sure that you can or that you will or how you're going to, and offering solutions and help for that. And it even included being able to trade down to a smaller house if that was necessary. But it was real estate done like real life. People really do have problems. Real life answers to real life problems, like keeping in mind the real challenges we all face for our health, job, and family. Ask me later and I can tell you a great deal more about this. This is a program we put together over a 12-year period to help us keep properties in the hands of potential owners and to help us lease option them to people, to help us build up our buyers so that they could buy from us, both sides won. The next is a transfer privilege. Why in the world not? Transfer up to a bigger house as your family grows. Trade down as you become an empty nester. Trade from that beginner starter home to a bigger, nicer home. Financially, you lose your job, you get divorced. Trade the house in and get two houses. Trade the house in and get one with a payment that you can afford. Great option. Did you know prior to 1987 all HUD loans were assumable? It ended with the government interference of the 80s, the advent of score-driven credit, the growth of the secondary mortgage market, and instituting of the due-on sales clauses. Nifty little ideas that the government helped the secondary market come up with that forced you to refinance and pay all those fees again. It was a way for them to generate more money. Transfers and government equity sharing could eliminate many of our problems today. The last is a nifty little idea I hit on years ago, a roommate program. Assistance both for the homeowner needing help making ends meet and tenants needing a hand or starting spot to get control of their lives. I have 2 disabled women living in my home. That helps cover the overhead. I know my bookkeeper, when the economy really got bad, she moved in a relative who helps pay the mortgage payment every month. Great ideas for the 21st century. ideas that could be implemented today and help cure this huge problem that we have. RESharing for real estate. Thank you.